Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be preparing two recipes for blueberries, and these are the blueberries that we picked on the farm the other day. So I know some of you are waiting for that blueberry recipe. So first of all, we're going to make some blueberry squares, and I have the fresh blueberry here nicely washed. I'm going to show you how we will put together a delicious blueberry square today. So here I have some of the ingredients for our blueberry squares. I have some melted butter, brown sugar, white sugar, all-purpose flour, and some oats. I'm going to start mixing all these together and walk you through step by step for our blueberry squares. So into the oats, I'm gonna add my all-purpose flour. We're gonna toss the flour around into the oats. We're gonna go in with our sugar. I'm gonna mix everything up. And then I'm gonna add in here, I have 1 egg. I'm gonna mix it up a little. And this is gonna help to bind everything together along with our melted butter. So that's our liquid goodness, and then we're gonna mix everything in to make like a crumbly dough with this mixture. So in my baking dish, I just add a piece of parchment paper. When we're ready to cut the squares, it's gonna be way much easier that way. So now I'm gonna put my mixture on the bottom.
So why do you have to add 2 different types of sugar?
Oh, that's a good question, Matthew. I love when you ask me those brilliant questions. So you can use one sugar instead of 2 different sugar. But for the crust, the brown sugar gives a nice flavor and a nice brownness to the crust. So instead of putting all white sugar, I added a little bit of brown and white to balance it off, but you can put either one. You can put white sugar only or brown sugar only if that's the only sugar you have. So that's a very, very good question. I didn't realize that I didn't explain that. So we're making a crust here for our blueberry squares, and I think we have enough, but I'm gonna take the measuring cup and I'm gonna try to press it down a little bit more. I'm gonna be nicely pressing down the crust that we're adding here on the bottom. See, it's nice and smooth now. So I finished pressing down our crust. This is gonna be a nice crust for the bottom, and I leave some on the side because we're gonna add this to the top to make it nice and pretty. And then now for our blueberry filling, I have here the fresh blueberry. I'm gonna add some sugar into that, and I will leave all the measurements and the ingredients I'm using today in the description box below. We just want to toss the sugar around into the blueberries. If you're making a smaller batch, then you can always cut the recipe in half or adjust it to the amount that you're making. So now we're gonna add our blueberry into the pan. And we want to make sure that we're spreading out the blueberry nicely. This is gonna be so yummy.
It looks good already.
Yes, it is one of the most easiest blueberry recipe to put together, and it is very delicious. It's very elegant when it's done, and it goes well for any snack, tea time. If you have friends over, it's a nice treat, and the kids love these kind of snack, right?
Yeah.
So make sure that we cover all ends. So look how beautiful it is. I'm gonna sprinkle the rest of the crust on top just to have a rustic finish. If you're watching this video and you didn't see when we went to pick this blueberry, please remember to watch that video. I will link it in this video. It was so much fun picking the blueberries. It's a little bit time consuming, but it's a very nice experience picking your own blueberries. So we're gonna pop this into my 350-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. And we will have ourselves some delicious blueberry squares in a few minutes. So while our blueberry squares are baking, I'm gonna make a blueberry banana smoothie. It is a very, very hot day today. I don't know about you guys, but we need something refreshing. So I'm gonna go in with my bananas into the blender, and I'm using 2 really, really ripe bananas. I have here 2 cups of the fresh blueberries. I have 2 cups of milk. I'm gonna add 2 more cups of milk. I'm making serving of 5. And this will be a no sugar added smoothie. So we're just gonna add a sprinkle of cinnamon powder to spike up our smoothie a little. Just about a teaspoon. And we're gonna start blending this. And I just remember we're gonna add some ice into the mixture because we want it to be nice and cold, right, Matthew?
Yeah.
So here is our delicious blueberry banana smoothie. Voila! So here is the finished product. I top it off with some mint leaf. I'm gonna taste and let you all know how this tastes. So I'm gonna take a sip on this very, very warm evening for all the viewers and subscribers. Amazing. No sugar added. This smoothie got its sweetness from the bananas, and the berries are also sweet. It is so refreshing on a warm summer day. So we still have to wait for our blueberry squares, and that's coming up shortly. So here is our finished blueberry squares. So I'm gonna make little squares. This is why I call it blueberry squares. And to all my viewers and subscribers, please bring your tea, coffee, or your favorite drink, and let us gather around the table for a nice, delicious, yummy piece of blueberry square. So my blueberry squares are done. I'm gonna get a cup of tea, and then I will reveal the taste test. They look beautiful. Let me know in the comment what you think. So let me do the honor, and look how beautiful our blueberry squares are. Amazing. Matthew had a piece of his, so Matthew, what do you think about it?
It tastes so good, just like pie.
Yes, it have that very nice taste. So the first mouthful to all the viewers and subscribers, cheers. That is amazing. The crust is so nice with the bite of that oatmeal in there, right? and I have the right amount of sweetness. The blueberry complemented so well with a little bit of sourness in the middle, and then that little crust on the top. The best thing to have a cup of tea with just before you go to bed, or to share a nice bite with a friend. So hope you'll give this recipe a try, and I have to go in for another mouthful. So amazing. I can have this for breakfast. So if you like this, Match is shaking its head that I made a mistake saying that. So I still have more blueberries. I'm probably gonna make some blueberry pancake later on. But thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing soon. Until then, I want to say stay blessed, stay safe. Bye for now.